Yeah, absolutely brilliant. Just space. Epic. Epic. It's a great view. Want to say hello?
Hello. My name's Eric.
Yeah, Eric, isn't it?
Yeah.
And we were just talking about raves, Eric, weren't we, mate?
I know, the good old days.
The good old days. Hey guys, I've met a fellow raver. Not only a good drive, so aid his taxes, guys.
That's it.
I'm up in the Epynt, and I've just met
Eric the Viking.
yeah, a kindred spirit I've met here, guys. So yeah, what a great start.
Yeah, brilliant.
Where are you heading now, Eric?
Back to 400 odd miles now.
Is it, mate?
Yeah.
Yeah. And
You're on your journey now.
I am, mate. Yeah.
So good luck.
Yeah, nice. Thanks. Appreciated.
You've got some good weather for it.
We have.
Good views.
Yeah. Picked it right, I think.
Yeah.
Cheers, Eric.
No worries. Thank you.
All good, man.
Cheers.
All the best on your own trail, mate.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Peace.
Peace.
Nice one. Here's where we are, guys. Welcome back, guys. Well, I'm underway on the Epynt Way. It's beautiful. Oh, bit of sun glare there. It's beautiful and soft underground on the foot. I thought that it might be, knowing the terrain around here. It's a lot of moorland, open moorland, and it's beautiful. The valley is amazing. Coming here in the car was fantastic. I'll tell you about that in a minute. But the Epynt Way is a 65-kilometre route. It's a circular way around the Sennybridge training ground. I'm just trying to stay out the wind. Around the Sennybridge training ground in mid-Wales, in between the Cambrian Mountains in the north. There's a bit of wind. I'm just trying to dodge the wind. Yeah, we dodge it. Cambrian Mountains in the north, Brecon Beacons in the south. You saw the Brecon Beacons. In actual fact, I'm going to head for that plantation block over there and just do a little bit of talking. Yeah, so the Cambrian Mountains in the north and the Brecon Beacons in the south. The Epynt, the Mynydd Epynt, is sandwiched in between the two in mid-Wales. And it's a 65-kilometre permissive route right the way around the Sennybridge training ground, which is the third largest military training facility in the UK. I'll tell you about that along the way. But yeah, fantastic trip in with the taxi driver Eric. I have to talk about Eric. That was brilliant. Met a fellow raver there from back in the day. He knew the Piod, he knew Charlie's in the Abergwestyn Valley, he knew John the Baptist, and yeah, all the parties. I mentioned our parties, the transition parties, but he couldn't recall. But that was over towards the Black Mountains, so possibly out of his range, I don't know. But yeah, fantastic, Eric. That was a really good chat. So set my walk up, as has this soft ground. As you notice, I've brought 2 poles with me today, and that is to get me further. That's just to take the edge off it. It's to get me further, because I'm either brave or I'm mad with the injury that I've had. I don't know. We shall see how we get on this route, 65k route. I'm hoping for the best. I've done all the training and the treatment I can. All right, with that, I'm going to get on my way. There's loads of signs on this route. You're not likely to get lost. So yeah, it's a really comfortable start. All right, I'll bring you back, guys, when I'm in the next place where I can talk. Okay, peace out. So many good views already. Black Mountains just now, obviously central Brecon Beacons, and I got a glimpse of the Carmarthen fans further west in the Forest Valley. They'll come into view possibly tomorrow on the second day, third day. But meanwhile, we're just walking through this plantation block, and I was just thinking that there are plenty of camp spots around here. There really are. If you want to break a few rules, or if you have no fear as such, there are plenty of camp spots here. On the first day, second day, probably the third day. Camp spots throughout, no doubt. Yeah, into the cool of the woods. And it's a totally different dimension too. It's the first bit of woodland, well, it's a plantation really. It's quite dead in here. It's not broadleaf or anything, deciduous. But it's nice, the dappled light and the cool. And as I say, visually it's different. This way. These signs are placed so that you can see them practically every 150, 200 yards or wherever you can see them. They do not want you getting lost. So if you're doing the Epynt Way, you hardly need to use your map, if at all. So we're heading that way. And the next sign I can see it's just through the way. Yeah, there you go, look. Just through here. And I imagine that the next one will be 150 yards or so this way. Yeah, nice little zone out of the wind. In actual fact, this is a nice place to have a break here. I'm just gonna have a break. It's 12:15. Been going a couple of hours. My shin, my leg, my knee, yeah, I can feel it, but not in danger, which is pretty good. So I'm just gonna have a rest. I'll plonk myself down. I'm gonna find somewhere. I'll bring you back, guys. Yeah, lovely here. I'm just going to give a shout out to some people, local channels over the next 3 days. And the first shout out is to good old Alan Coles, who's a local Welsh YouTuber, mid to South Wales, I would say, in the valleys there somewhere. So, hiya Alan, how you doing? All right. You'd love this place. It's a fantastic area of mid Wales. I've not heard any military and I've not seen anybody on the trail. It really is bliss. But anyway, I hope you're well, mate. And you're out there enjoying what you do. And that is photography and walking and exploring. All right, take care. There's just no way I'm walking on the road if I don't have to, because this ground is so much softer. Really much better for you. Less kinetic energy going up through your bones. Now then, I think there's a stream down there. I said the next stream I come across I'm going to filter some water. So I'm going to check it out. Filter some water. Yeah, I was right. That's a really good source here. So I'm going to get my filter out, guys, and filter some water. Just a quick tip when you're out backpacking, and that is to locate your filter where you can get to it, because that is the most primary thing, isn't it? Water. So yeah, no kidding, that's where I put my filter. Oh yeah, it's good water, beautiful, just the job. Have a quick drink, I reckon. Get as much in me before I refill my bottle, because yeah, it's quite warm today and I've been drinking a fair bit. Just one more thing, some electrolytes, plonk, plonk. You see the sign for the Epynt, guys, E-P-Y-N-T, Epynt, is a horse. As I said earlier, it means haunt, horse. Haunt or horse. That's the only thing with being so well signposted. You don't use the map, and I hope that's not glaring. And I like to use the map. I just had this feeling, right, where am I? Because I've just been following the signs, it's so well signposted. So the next opportunity I get, probably down here somewhere, I'm going to get the map out and check out where I am. Yeah, it's quiet out the back here. Again, I've not seen anybody all day. I've got it to myself, it feels like. Just on one of these backtracks, I think I could see a military facility, like a pretend house to the left. They've got a full mock German village on the far side of the Epynt, haven't they? We'll be passing that. This beautiful water is heading into the Wye. We're on the northeastern edge of the Epynt here. How beautiful all this hawthorn. It really has brought a little bit of colour to this dirt track. It is soothingly barren up here, guys. Again, I haven't seen anyone. To think this was farmed back in 1940s. I mean, it still is. I mean, there's sheep here, but that's the interior of the Sennin Bridge Range. You see all the forest blocks. That's strategic. That's for training. That's for shelter. We're looking towards the ridge now, which will enable us to look down into the Irvon Valley. So that's where we're heading, up there. Yeah, this is a super walk. The Epynt Way, guys. You're not likely to see hordes of people. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's a tourist hotspot, but recommended. Epynt Way, they've done really well. The volunteers, the people that run this trail, it's well signposted. Too well signposted because I haven't had to use my map. But I did get it out and I did locate where I was. So I know my whereabouts. Yeah, the Epynt, it has this epicness about it. It's a bit like wild savannah. Really is, well, on top of a plateau. You read any articles, it is the Epynt Plateau. So yeah, it's got that plateau feel. Absolutely brilliant. Yeah, we got some soldiers training, guys. Just reminds me of many years ago. Exactly the same. They might be doing a sergeant's carder, they might be doing something else, I don't know, who knows. Don't know whether you can see them, yeah? But yeah, we'll keep out their way. We're heading that way. Yeah, look where we are. This is back beyond Epynt. Nice little gully down there. Yeah, it's good seeing those guys there training. Not sure if you saw that or not, but just reminds me of 40 years ago. You know, yeah, 40 years ago, 16, 17 years of age, here training. I didn't pass out at the Paras, guys. It was a weird twist in the twin story. It's in my book, so I've finished it, sending it off to agents now. But yeah, that just reminded me, that took me back. Descending into the gnarly gully. Yeah, it's got a nice little stream as well. Yeah, it's got some water in it. Ah, yeah, there has got to be a sit down here. 5 minutes. in this little cum for sure. So yeah, it's like soak it up, isn't it? Instead of like smashing out the miles. Well, I can't smash out the miles anyway. But yeah, I'm enjoying the slow lane right now. This is beautiful. Just how gorgeous is it around here? Getting quite a few of these spaces on the Epynt Way. Looking towards the Cambrian Mountains there, guys. It's a great sight. The Cambrians, you know, no particular peaks, but it's very broad and it's very wild. That's why they call it the desert of Wales. But it's a tremendous view. We're making good progress. That's the Irvon Valley down there, guys. The Heart of Wales line goes through that valley. I can actually see it. Back in 2016, Paul and I, my dear twin brother Paul, hiked through there from the depths of the Cambrian Mountains to the rear, from the source of the River Irvon, which flows through the valley also. I say also. The rail line goes through the valley, and so does the river. Langamarsh is in this valley, and so is Mynydd Wells. What a fantastic view. And what a great memory for me. We're still on the top here. Cambrians. To our right, the Irvon Valley down below. It's a good old walk on the top here. Lots of space, open space. Yeah, just turned off the hard track. Nice to be on the dirt again. More open space. Yeah, absolutely brilliant. Just space. Epic. Epic. It's a great view. It's a great place to be. Yeah, that was super nice back there. At that viewpoint, a couple pulled in. They'd just been to France, Brittany. Stephen and Debbie. Lovely, from Gloucestershire. And I thought straight away when they pulled in, I thought, I wonder if these guys have got any water. Because as I got higher, all the water sources had dried up. And I'd pretty much finished all my water out of my water bottle. I've got my bladder, but I wanted that for tonight. I just need a little bit more water to get me through the remainder of the day, because it's been really warm. So I asked them, and they had one bottle of water, and I filled it up, and literally to the last drop it just filled up my water bottle to the top. And then they had another bottle of water with just a little remainder of water left, so I drank that. So how perfect was that? They came along at the right time. I needed water just to see me through the last couple of hours of the day. So yeah, thanks Stephen and Debbie. That was absolutely brilliant. Couldn't have been more perfectly timed. We got a fair way to go. We've got to go all the way up there. And my leg is beginning to hurt. And I'm just wondering about the wisdom of it all. I say of it all, the wisdom of continuing on for another hour and a half. Alright, I'm going to give it some thought. There you go, guys. I caved. The red one there on my thumb, that's sulpidine, ibuprofen and some paracetamol. I'm still keeping off them roads. Every chance I get, I'm on the dirt. Well, I think we might be camping in this forest. It's just gone 22 minutes past 7, so I said 8 o'clock was the cut-off point. It's one of those really classic ends to the day. It's windless. There's no real cloud in the sky. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful May day. The birds are twittering and singing, and I've pretty much on the trail seen no one all day, apart from at that viewpoint where I met Stephen and Debbie, and they gave me some water, which was amazing. Still got a bit of it left. So yeah, the drugs are kicking in, and which have helped me out a bit. And that's what you got to do, really. You know, allow yourself a bit of help if you've got an injury, or arthritis in my ankle. So I'm doing a long distance trail with arthritis in my ankle. I'm just, as I said back there, just testing it out, seeing how it goes, and watching for the nuances and the variance and how to adjust and what to do in order to get me from A to B as effectively as possible. So yeah, I've been walking really mindfully all day. Alright, I'll bring you back when I find camp. Now then, there's a fork in the forest there. There's that in front, which is where I've just come from. Wasted all that time. And then there's this to the right, down there. Now the sign, you can't see it because of the sun, says straight on. That's what I presumed, straight on. Whoop. Straight on, that's what I thought. But in actual fact it's wrong. I think it's down there. I think that's what they mean by straight on. It's so ambiguous. It's very confusing. They ought to have another sign right at that corner, right at that junction there, right at that fork. Yeah, that was confusing. I lost all that time. But I'll tell you what, I'm gonna just get my head down in that field because I want that view in the morning. Not sure if the farmer will come. Early morning, we'll see. But I want that view in the morning. So it's brought me back here. Yeah, I want that view in the morning. What a gorgeous view. Now then, you wouldn't think it on this slopey field here. Oh, incredible views. I think I found myself in the right place. The places we find ourselves in, eh? Look at that. Cambrian Mountains, the Irvon Valley down below. Yeah, you wouldn't believe it. But there's a tiny little flat spot there. And it's got a nice dip in the middle. My whole body dips in the middle. So I can get a really nice, comfortable sleep. Yeah, I didn't quite hit my target, which was too bad. But I'm really chuffed with this little spot. Now I've taken a risk here because the field isn't lay fallow. It's got sheep in it. The sheep aren't the risk. The risk is that the farmer comes and checks his stock in the morning and sees me at the top of his field. Right, in which case it's like, where do you want me? It's no big deal, he's not going to shoot you, or she. But you've got to do what you got to do, and I couldn't go any further. Alright, I'm going to get some grub together and put some deep freeze on my ankle and start some rest with this amazing view. This is a special place to me. Me and Paul hiked through there. I know exactly where we are. Absolutely brilliant. What glorious country that is. The heart of Wales, the desert of Wales, if you like. But in between, it's so rich, the valleys. That's all Wye catchment. All the waters coming off the Cambrians there are heading into the River Wye. Just quick, some dried onion. I put a little bit of water in there, just heat them up. Some couscous. And some chorizo, chop up some chorizo. And for the morning, I'm going to cold soak some porridge and goji berries. And there's some seeds in there as well. I keep it simple like this so I don't have to wash this up. I don't like frying stuff or cooking stuff to this mug or to any mug. So yeah, I just heat that up with water, add a bit more water, heat that up, bring it to the boil, add the couscous swells, and then add the chorizo. Yeah, cold soaked porridge is nice, you know. It's got a bit of sweetener in it, it's got a bit of sugar in there, a bit of milk. Yeah, it's really quite tasty. Alright, I'll bring you back, guys. I'm going to get some food going. Yeah, as we're waiting for my couscous to rise, check this sunset out, guys. Check this sunset out. It's the most glorious sunset. West towards the Cambrian Mountains. Well, northwest, in fact. What a glorious scene. Yeah, I'm in the right place. Absolutely in the right place. If I'd camped in the forest, I wouldn't have this view. And I, yeah, wouldn't have seen the sunset. There we go, we've got some chorizo in there. Just going to mix that up. Yeah, nice meal. Less washing up. And it's quite tasty as well. No, it is nice. No hot sauce, but that is nice. The dried onion, the couscous, and the chorizo. Really nice. And no washing up either. Nothing burnt to the mug. Yeah, look at this, eh? That's what my ankle and my leg has been in all day. And it's the first time I'm unwrapping it. So yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply some Ibuleave, which is targeted anti-inflammatory, and then once that's soaked in, I'm going to put some deep freeze on it and just freeze it up for a couple of hours, by which time I'm probably asleep. Yeah, so just going to treat it now, and I'm going to get my head down. So I'm not going to say too much now. Just going to get some rest. Suffice to say, this is the most frustrating thing ever. You know, I've cussed it a couple of times today. Not that I've shown you guys. And I've not shown you any of the pain either, but I think what's the point, you know? What's the point in demonstrating that? You might as well keep it to yourself. So yeah, hopefully we're all set for tomorrow and we can do another full day. Nice and easy, start nice and slow, build into it. Well, not even build into anything, just keep it nice and steady, nice and slow. Alright, it's been a fantastic day. There was lots I wanted to say today about Langamarsh. Do you remember, I'll tell you now, do you remember that, it was on national news, that fire where 5 children died
and 1 adult. An entire family, only 2 children survived. It was at Langamarsh Wells. That was in 2017, October 2017, almost a year after my dear twin brother Paul died. And the thing about that is, Paul and I hiked through Langamarsh on the River Irvon hike back in October 2016. And we sat in Langamarsh and watched a whole flock of sheep go through the village. Yeah, it was really funny. So I found it really weird. A year later, I'm watching the news, and these 5 children died in a fire in Langamarsh Wells, just down the bottom here. I was blown away. So yeah, I wanted to mention that, and I'll mention it now. So in memory of the 5 children and the father that died. Yeah, what a tragic loss. Some people lose, don't they? The whole family there. Children from between the years of 4 years of age and 11, I believe. So yeah, all very young. Yeah, I just wanted to mention that. They deserve our thoughts. That was a tragic loss. Alright guys, been a wonderful day, fabulous day, apart from latterly, I mean, it was a hard hike. It was up and down, in and out, in and out. It's rigorous, isn't it? And if you've got an injury, well, it's going to play up towards the end of the day, and that's what happened. Okay, I've enjoyed your company. I'll see you in the morning.